Over the course of the civil war in El Salvador, Israel has been the second most important source of military supplies for the government side, after the U.S. When human rights violations cost El Salvador its American military aid for a period after 1977, the Israelis were on hand to fill the breach, selling everything from Uzi machine guns to napalm.
All over Latin America, the military class admires Israel and sees Israel as its best model. They see the Israelis as more like themselves than the Americans, and they see the Israelis as more ruthless and more efficient in whatever they do compared to the Americans.
But Israeli officials insist they set standards for customers of Israeli arms.
We do have limitations, and there are definitely conditions and cases where we have not sold.
Give me an example.
I'll give you an example. If we are asked, for example, for arms used for internal, in order to use it internally against a population that is not that does not lack its own regime, for example, whether it be anti-riot or tear gas, whatever, we haven't sold it.
But in Guatemala, across the border from El Salvador, Israel has been heavily involved in the business of internal security. Over the past decade, while U.S.-Guatemalan relations have been strained by flagrant human rights abuses, Israel has remained a steady friend, without protest from the U.S.
What Israel has supplied the Guatemalan military has been a computerized system of tracking people. In other words, you can have a computer system which has in it every man, woman, and child in Guatemala, and you can issue identity cards, and then you can follow people around. You can find out where they are, who they are, and whenever they're stopped at a roadblock, you can track them immediately, and then you can arrest them. They may disappear. They may never be seen alive again, thanks to this computerized system.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Aquí venimos. Vengo yo a interpretar eso. Cargamos una lista.
We have a list.
Y si aparecen en esa lista,
If they're on the list,
se mueren.
they die.
Since 1977, Israel has provided not only the computer network, but has been the main supplier of weapons and trainers for the Guatemalan security forces. According to human rights groups, the Guatemalan counterinsurgency campaign has left at least 50,000 people dead.